Hey, welcome to Hooper's Radar. Today we'll be going over my top 5 teams in the NBA right now. These are the 5 teams that I believe are the best right now in the NBA, and if the playoffs start tomorrow, based on how they've been playing lately, they have the best chances to win. With that said, let's get into it. To begin, at number 5 I have the Memphis Grizzlies. They've been very consistent at winning basketball games this season as they sit at the 2 seed in the West and have a pretty good defense along with rebounding anchored by Jaren Jackson Jr. and Steven Adams. They have good depth. In terms of offense, we know Desmond Bane dealt with injury at the beginning of the season and is still finding his rhythm back, but this is a team led offensively by John Moran, who's proven to step up in big moments. We all know Desmond Bane is also capable of producing great offense through his elite shooting, and Dillon Brooks can also make shots even though he's very inconsistent. Aside from the awesome defense, Jaren can also give them a spark on offense. I have no doubt they can win a playoff series and match up well against many teams, but it's just simply that the other 4 teams above them are better overall. At number 4, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers, a young and exciting squad that is great on both ends of the floor with their defensive anchors of Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, and Isaac Okoro. This is a very deep team that is led by Donovan Mitchell, who is the best shooting guard in the NBA, and Darius Garland, who is the primary playmaker of this team. Karis LeVert is also a great player they go to for offense. They also have great championship experience veterans like Kevin Love and new addition Danny Green. The team has been very good at securing wins and gelling together, and they can be very dangerous against whoever in the playoffs. Their only struggle is sometimes the inconsistencies of Donovan Mitchell, who sometimes has very bad shooting nights and fails to get going. This team relies on him a lot down the stretch, and that's one of their weaknesses. They sit at the 4th seed in the East though, being close to the 3rd seed. At 3, I have the Denver Nuggets. The team that everybody loves to say when their big 3 is healthy, they are scary contenders. A team who has the former MVP and leading candidate to do it again this year. This team really has no flaws outside of their lack to sometimes deliver on defense, but in terms of offense, it cannot get any better. The ball movement is elite through the playmaking of Nikola Jokic, and the scoring of Jamal Murray paired with the elite knockdown shooting of Michael Porter Jr. and KCP is a lethal combo. Then you have a defensive rounded point guard like Bruce Brown coming off the bench who hustles and makes the right plays. Ish Smith and Jeff Green are also some nice veteran pieces off the bench. Their new addition and Thomas Bryant will also provide some energy at the backup center spot. There's a reason this team sits at the 1 seed in the West. My number 2 team is the Milwaukee Bucks. You can never count out a team led by Giannis, who is a former NBA champion and Finals MVP. Despite the inconsistencies with Chris Middleton being injured, a team led by Giannis and Jrue Holiday, who's an all-star this year, is not to be slept on. This team also has a lot of depth with an elite defensive big like Brook Lopez and a great 6th man in Bobby Portis. This team also has great shooting with Grayson Allen and Wesley Matthews. They have a lot of experience with many vets. This team just has so much depth combined with the best player in the NBA, and it's no wonder that they're always a high seeding in the East. For the number 1 team in the NBA right now, I have the Boston Celtics. They went to the finals last year and are led by an elite duo of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the former defensive player of the year in Marcus Smart, and their defensive center Robert Williams. On top of that, this team is incredibly deep with guys like Malcolm Brogdon, Al Horford, Derek White, and Grant Williams. They are just incredibly elite on both ends of the court. I don't think there's much left that needs to be said. They lost their head coach to off-court actions and have looked amazing without him. They've been the 1 seed in the East for most of the season and have the best record at the moment. So those are my top 5 best current teams in the NBA right now. Let me know your list in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed. For more content like this, please make sure to like and subscribe to stay on the radar for all things basketball.